Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's my Friday edition of my journey through fear, anxiety, and panic attacks. For those of you who haven't heard me before, who might be coming on here for the first time, what I've been doing for the last 9 or 10 weeks is I come on and do Facebook Live videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And what I do is I am telling a bit about my journey, my 25-year journey through fear, anxiety, panic attacks, depression. Began when I was 11 and went on until my late 30s. Yeah, my late 30s. And what I am doing on here, hey Crystal, so good to see you, and I'm so appreciative, Crystal, of you liking, and you've shared and you've given comments, and I so appreciate that. And I pray that these have been a blessing to you as well. But and I'm gonna just put that out there too. For those of you who have liked and shared these videos, I am so grateful. And I'll ask too that if you do like them, if they have blessed you, if they might bless somebody else, just click that like button, please, or click that share button. Because definitely, I don't know all the ins and outs of Facebook, but I know that when something is liked and shared and commented on, the videos where people have done that, they have reached more people. And I have had people friend me and let me know that they've watched this video. I just won today. My husband was like, who is this? Well, it's somebody from Virginia that saw these videos, and the way they see it, or the way they saw it, was that somebody shared it. So I so appreciate that, and just ask that if at the very least just like it, click like, and let's get these out there to those who need it, because there is so many people who need this. So many people. Anyway, I don't know how that works. Crystal wants to be in your video. I got to figure out how that works. Crystal, I see this, but I'm just not sure how that works right now, but I will find out so that I know for future videos. But anyway, yeah, I come on here, like I said, 3 days a week, and I just share my journey. I felt God really wanted me to do that, is to begin to share my journey. I have a website called Reclaiming Peace, reclaimingpeace.com, and I needed to get on there though, and get on here and kind of get the message out and help people and encourage them. And that's what I've been doing. And it's really cool because there's been people that have come up to me that said, I listen to your videos, or so-and-so listens to your videos. And I'm going to say again, if you are, just click that like button, please, please. And let's get these out. You can go back, and you can go 9 weeks back, and I have the topics just like I have today. And you might find a topic that speaks to you, maybe not to you, but you might tune in here and go, I know somebody who needs this. I know somebody who struggles with this. I think we all do. Seriously. It seems like you can't talk to people anymore without somebody having issues with this, and they might run from very serious issues. Mine was very serious. The anxiety that I had, it was almost a constant. I did have days and sometimes even a week of reprieve and stuff, but it was bad. And I did anything and everything that I knew to do, everything, to no avail. But I did break free, and I'm culminating to that, definitely. But today I really felt impressed. A lot of times I don't know what I'm going to talk about, and today I didn't know. And God kind of puts a topic in, and all of a sudden I hear something, and in the morning I go, oh, I don't know, today's Friday, I've got to do this. But I worked in the Detroit area this morning and just got back, and I was listening to a CD series, an old CD series that I have by Joyce Meyer. Some of you guys might know her. And it's called I Am Determined. is what the CD series is. And she talked about quitting. And I thought, you know what? That's the message that I'm going to give today. And I'm talking to those of you who say, sometimes, some days, a lot of days, I just want to quit. I just want to give up. I'm not seeing any breakthrough. I'm not sensing anything. You know, I might have a day of feeling good or a day or two of feeling good, but then the fear comes back, the anxiety comes back. I've been to this, I've done that, I don't know what else to do, and I just feel like giving up hope sometimes. That I have to resign myself to say, this is how I have to live. I give up. I give up. I quit. You know, this message today is for that person that says, I give up. I don't know what else to do. I quit. That doesn't necessarily mean, you know, I'm quitting life or I'm quitting, but I'm done trying to be done with this. I guess I just live with it. And what I want to tell you and encourage you with is that you don't quit. Don't give up. Don't give in. I'm serious about that. Hey, Allison, you know, a 25-year journey I had with it. And I've said this before, and there was always this thing in the back of my mind, even as little as it was, that said, I am going to break free from this. I didn't know how. I didn't know what that looked like. I had done everything and anything, just like some of you. I had been to psychologists. I had been to psychiatrists. I had been with counselors. I had read books. I had a stint in a Christian psychiatric hospital in the Chicago area. I had exhausted what I thought was any and all things in order to break free. Were there days that I wanted to give up? Yeah. Were there days that I said, I can't do this anymore. I can't live like this anymore. I said that often. I said that, maybe not verbalized it so much, but in my mind, I would think, like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I can't. I'm not going to make it through this day. I am not going to make it through this day. There were so many times that I said that. I can't live like this anymore. I don't want to live like this anymore. You know, and that didn't mean that I was going to do away with myself. You know, it didn't. But I was very serious about saying that. I can't do this. So I get it. If you're that person today, if I'm talking to that person today, hey, Carrie, it's so good to see you on here. Really, really good to see you on here. I hope you're doing well. So I'm talking to that person today that says, I just feel like I want to give up. I just feel like I want to quit. I just resign myself to saying, this is how I have to live. This is the way it has to be. And I'm telling you, don't quit. Don't give up. Don't give in. You know, I kept that little flicker of hope. Just that little flicker. And eventually it led me to what caused me to break free. I've given you, you know, little snippets of things, you know, in the last 9 weeks. But I'm going to tell you, don't give up, don't give in. Don't do it. I've told you before, you know, we've got light and dark, right? We've got a God who loves you and who wants you free and who says you can be free. And you've got an enemy of your soul, again, which is your mind, will, and your emotions that says, I don't want you free. I want you stuck. I want you to give up. I want you to give up hope. You've got those two things wrestling. And in our lives, for whatever reason, the enemy's voice tends to shout louder than God's voice. Don't let it. Don't let it. If it's a voice of discouragement that you're hearing, if it's voices and thoughts of giving up, of giving in, of saying you have to live like this, of saying you're not going to break free, of saying, yeah, Heidi might have broke free, but I don't think she's as bad as you were. Oh yeah, Heidi might have broke free, but you know, that doesn't happen for everybody. If it's that voice that's screaming at you, that's not the voice of God. That's not the voice of the one who created you and wants you to live free from fear. That's the voice of the enemy who wants you to stay stuck in fear. You've got to understand that, and you've got to know that beyond a shadow of a doubt. If it's that voice needs to go. That voice needs to go. Yeah. So know the difference. Know the difference. And sometimes, I know I did, had to work hard at drowning that voice out, had to work hard at not believing that voice. Because I had come to believe a lot of things that negative voice was telling me. That negative, that enemy, the thoughts he was putting into my mind. I had to work so hard at not believing those. And realizing that they weren't coming from God. They weren't coming from a loving God. No. And I'm going to leave you today with a verse too. I'm going to come. You guys are going to get to know too this Bible on my phone app. You know, I never knew the wisdom that it had. You know, I knew a few stories. I knew a few, but man, this is a book of wisdom from the God who created you, who created you, and who wants you to win and who wants you to overcome. Believe that. So this comes from Galatians 6 verse 9. Galatians 6 verse 9. And it says, don't grow weary and let us not grow weary while doing good. For in due season we will reap if we don't lose heart. You know, the Bible uses a lot of farming analogies and farming language. Okay, so reaping, you think about a harvest, you know, you reap a harvest. What it's telling you is don't give up, don't give in, don't grow weary. Don't let your soul grow weary, your mind and your will and your emotions. You know, don't live by those emotions. Don't live by those feelings. Don't grow weary. Don't give up. Don't give in. While doing good. What is doing good? It's combating those thoughts. What is doing good? It's starting to speak positive things to combat the thoughts. What is doing good? Saying out of your mouth, I will not give up. I will not give in. I was designed for freedom. I was not designed to live in fear, and I will overcome. That's doing good, right? And you got to sometimes do it over and over and over and over. And you might grow weary because it might not happen as quick as you want it to, and you might kind of waver, and some days you're feeling good and you speak good, and the other days you're speaking negative. I get it. Don't condemn yourself, but watch yourself. Watch yourself. So don't grow weary in doing good, because what is going to happen in due season? You will reap a harvest if you don't lose heart. Don't lose heart. Don't lose heart. Don't grow weary. When you are, pick yourself up again. Pick yourself up again. Say, no, I'm not thinking that way. No, I'm not talking that way. No, I'm not going to believe that I'm not going to break free from this. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You can break free. There's been many more than me that I broke free, you know? You guys, when I grew weary and I was feeling, you know, like wanting to give up and wanting to give in at times, you know, I didn't have like videos like that. Like there wasn't even internet at that time. Yeah, there wasn't even internet. This was, you know, I'm 58 years old. This was from when I was 11 until my late 30s. It was just coming at that time. I didn't have this to listen to. I didn't have people to talk to that, you know, for a long time I felt like I was the only one on the planet. Seriously, that sounds crazy, but I really did. I had never met anybody. I'd never talked to anybody who felt like this. Certainly not anybody who had overcome. So you guys are at such an advantage, really, such an advantage. God is no respecter of persons. What does that mean? He reigns on the just and the unjust. He's what he does for one, he gladly will do for all who come to him in faith, believing, not growing weary, not giving up, not giving in. So don't give up, don't give in. I'm coming back next week. I'll be here on Monday. I pray for all of you who are listening. Even though I don't know all of you who are watching, I don't know all of you who are listening, but I pray for all of you to be able to break free from this. So I will be back next Monday with another message, with something kind of cool to tell you. And I pray you have a great weekend. Don't give up, don't give in. But go back and listen. Don't get so distracted. TV shows aren't going to help you. They're going to distract your mind maybe a little bit. Reading something isn't going to help you. Watching YouTube videos of whatever. Spending all the time on Pinterest and things like that. I get it. It's out there. Facebooking. But none of that stuff is going to help you break free from anxiety and fear. But going back, go to my wall, click videos, and watch some of the other ones. Look at the topics. See what speaks to you. Like, wow, I need this. I need help with that. That's going to help you break free. Don't become so distracted with things that you're not putting your freedom from fear and anxiety on the front burner. All right? So anyway, this was my message to you today. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't quit. And I'm asking you, please like this video if it's helping you. Share it if it's helping you and you want to see it spread to other people who might be feeling just like you are. Give me comments when you can. Ask me questions if you want to. I'm here to help you. I'm here to encourage you. All right? So have a great weekend, and I'll see you back on Monday. Thanks.